Okay, so what is Bitcoin?
Bitcoin is a virtual currency that is secure and distributed. And distributed means there's no one organization that manages or controls the currency. The currency is controlled by the people who are running the software. So it's like peer-to-peer software in that way, like Napster or BitTorrent. So there's no, yeah. So it's secure, distributed, and peer-to-peer. Yeah, or sorry, secure, virtual, and peer-to-peer.
And what exactly is the significance of it being virtual?
Well, the significance of it being virtual is that it's all done. It's not sort of backed by anything. It's only backed by the trust that people put in it. So traditional currencies are traditionally backed by, well, they used to be at least backed against gold or some other thing. Of course, that's long not the case anymore. And so, the virtual aspect means there's not actually any sort of tangible, not even any pieces of paper like we have with paper money. It's all done electronically, yeah, using software.
But it is limited, is it not, through how many that are being produced?
Yeah, one of the interesting things about the Bitcoin model is that there will only ever be 21 million Bitcoins, and they're being slowly released roughly over the next 30 years, approximately. So right now, the project has been running for a couple of years, for 2 years actually, and there's been quite a huge explosion of interest in the project, and there's been in that time the creation of 5 million Bitcoins. So about 1/4 of the Bitcoins are in circulation right now and available for use in this economy, and there'll be the rest of the remainder of the 21 million will be released over the next approximately 20 years or so. I mean, it's going to take a bit longer than that because of the way the math works, but that's the idea, is you don't release them all at once. It kind of simulates the discovery or the use adoption of gold or something else, where there's a lot at the beginning, and then it becomes sort of progressively harder and harder to find them and use them.
So what does it mean for us here?
Well, what it means for us here is that for the first time, there is a currency that can be used, that is used and managed by the users of the system. This is really a disruptive technology. It's the antithesis of most of the currencies that are out there now. For example, the U.S. dollar or major government currencies are controlled, very tightly controlled in terms of how much of them is out there, what the money supply is, and all of that kind of stuff. This really turns that on its head and is really sort of the world's first global currency that has most of the advantages of cash in that it's anonymous, it's not controlled by any one agency, and it's also, which is quite important, I think, especially in this day and age, or what's going on with economics right now. It's really hedged against inflation because it only has a set amount. No one can come along and just create a whole bunch more Bitcoins just on a whim, kind of thing, or to match some policy objectives that they have in mind. That's just not the way it's working. So it's very disruptive technology.